Kerry Fraser a travaillé comme arbitre en chef dans la Ligue nationale de hockey pendant 37 ans, 37 years. Le temps d'officier 1904 matchs en saison régulière, 261 matchs en rencontre éliminatoire. Il a pris sa retraite en avril 2010 et il est maintenant chroniqueur au tsn.ca. That's a lot of games you refereed, chum Kerry Fraser.
Boy, I'll say, mon bon ami, it was a long ride, a lot of skating.
Yeah. Listen, I spoke to Wayne today, and he congratulated everybody, but thanked you personally because of you voting for him, and not only that, the great article, l'article de Kerry Fraser qui précise que Wayne totalise pas moins de 61 records dans la Ligue nationale de hockey. Puis no, he was really impressed.
Well, you and I, Ron, had a very close view of him for many years. I mean, 14 years in the big leagues for you, and you saw him as a 17-year-old in the World Hockey.
Yeah.
Until you finally got smart and you make this huge money as the show host of the top French radio sports show in all of Quebec.
Yeah, well, I won't translate that. Kerry, tell me about Wayne Gretzky. Parle-moi de Wayne Gretzky.
Well, Wayne was special in the sense it was such a hard chore, Ron, as you know, to pick one, number one. But with Mario Lemieux and Bobby Orr and Gordie Howe and on. But the thing that I found separated Wayne Gretzky from the rest was obviously his point total, almost 1,000 points more than his next competitor, which was Mark Messier, and he did that in 5 fewer seasons. But the intangible that you and I would have seen on the ice, we could see his eyes. We saw his vision of the ice, and I saw his intensity where he made his teammates step up and play to the highest level that they possibly could.
Kerry qui explique très très bien ce qu'était Wayne Gretzky. Difficile de choisir le numéro 1, mais il dit ce qui le sépare des autres, c'est 1000 points à peu près. 1000 points de plus que Mark Messier avec 5 saisons en moins. Et sa vision du jeu, il était vraiment un phénomène. Tell me a story. Raconte-moi une histoire. Tell me a story about Wayne.
One that nobody knows.
Okay, nobody knows. Personne connaît cette histoire. Okay, go.
And I've never told it to anybody before publicly.
Okay.
I had a game in Winnipeg, and the LA Kings were playing. And the Kings were losing by 1 goal, and we were in the last commercial timeout of the game.
Okay.
And Wayne was waiting for the face-off, and one of his teammates was talking to Eddie Oleschuk, who was playing for the Jets, about horses, race horses. And Wayne snapped at his teammate, a veteran player. He snapped at him and told him to get his friggin' head in the game and out of the racetrack. And everybody, the air was just still. It was cold as ice. And he gave a dirty look to his teammate, and it meant business is business. It's time to play.
Ouh! Kerry nous raconte une histoire, il ne l'a jamais rencontré. Les Kings tiraient de l'arrière contre les Jets de Winnipeg. C'était à Winnipeg et un de ses coéquipiers, Wayne, s'est mis à parler à un joueur des Jets de course sur harnais pendant la pause publicitaire. Puis Wayne, au lieu de se concentrer et tout ça, puis Wayne est rentré dedans, pas à peu près, puis il l'a déshabillé, puis tous les autres joueurs, ont constaté ça, puis that was Wayne, huh? That was Wayne. He played. What you say, or he said? Quote Wayne. I played every shift, every game, every minute from the start, October 1st to June 1st. Il jouait tous les matchs, toutes les secondes du 1er octobre au 1er juin. That was Wayne.
Well, he said his quote was at the Hall of Fame induction that he felt like he'd never done enough, and if he had 3 goals, he wanted 5. And he kept going every night and played 80 games every year as hard as he could, whether it was October 1st or April 1st. And boy, I'll tell you, I saw that from him night in and night out. He wanted to win so badly, and he gave everything he had, but he expected his teammates to give everything they had as well.
Kerry Fraser est avec nous. Il explique que Wayne, justement, disait au Temple de la Renommée, il disait, moi, là, j'ai 82 matchs à jouer, là, du début jusqu'à la fin de l'année, je joue au maximum à chaque match. C'était comme ça qu'il était. Just before I leave you, and I could talk to you forever, tell me about this lockout. But one thing I want you to tell me, what your opinion on Mike Recchi, who urges the players to sign and come back. I mean, is he in a position to comment like that?
Probably not. I think Rex has had a terrific Hall of Fame career, and but his passion for the game, as we saw right up to the end, he was always a leader, and he was fit, and he wants the game on the ice, as we all do. There's no winners in this. We in 2004-05. I, as part of the officiating group, lost all of our salary for my...
How much did you lose? Combien t'as perdu en 2004-2005 comme arbitre? Combien t'as perdu?
It was over 300,000, Ron, and you don't get that back.
300,000.
Wow. Now, come on, ref from TSN is in the penalty box too. There's no work there.
No, I know. No work at TSN. You lost. T'as perdu $300,000 en 2004-2005 comme arbitre de la Ligue nationale avec cet arrêt de travail. And yeah, tu peux jamais le récupérer. Tu peux jamais le revoir. Why don't players think the same way? You can't get it back, but they don't seem to think like that.
Well, as we went on strike in our
yeah.
deal, and you were part of it,
yeah.
You saw that the deeper you get and the more that the battle lines are drawn with aggressive kind of people, and players are confrontational. That's their nature, and we as officials are as well. You get into a fight, and sometimes common sense doesn't prevail. It's just about winning, and as I say, there's no winners in this.
Il y a pas de gagnant là-dedans. À un moment donné, on s'embarque, il y a des émotions, tout ça, il y a l'orgueil, un paquet de choses comme ça qui font que ça avance pas. They need a mediator. Ils ont besoin d'un médiateur. They should have you aboard. They should have you in between, just like you did when you refereed, and just make it happen, baby.
Well, I think there certainly needs to be some mediation and some common sense and maybe some new thoughts and new ideas, new blood, because those guys are in the fight. They're front line. They're sitting across the table, and the eyes are piercing one another at this point, I'm sure.
TSN.ca, when it all gets back, gets going again, you'll be there?
I will be there. I look forward to it, and let's hope that we get the game back quickly, so you'll have a lot more to talk about. But this book is terrific. It is a coffee table article. It is a piece of hockey history, and I am just so honored to be part of the distinguished panel of hockey experts. Thanks to you that called upon me to be part of it.
You know what? I just spoke to Red Fisher, and Red said, he said, Ronnie, he says, I've covered something like 17 out of the 24 Stanley Cups, Montreal Canadiens. He said, my first 5 years, he said, they won Stanley Cups. He says, then they won 12 out of 20. And he says, all that. He says, but working on this baby and working for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, trying to get it together was exciting. So it's great. I'm happy everybody enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and looking forward to talking to you, seeing you, and kissing you, and all the best.
Well, thank you, my friend.
Okay, Kerry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.